all you crazy tubers, welcome to my channel. This is my healthy addiction, and today we're going to do the first garden tour of the year. So fair warning, everything's a mess. I've done nothing this year so far, and this first one's essentially to show what this year looks like so far, and then we are going to do a lot this year. There's a lot of fixing up to do, a lot of things to pick up, garbage. Just fair warning. I like showing the before and after, and I like to see progress, and we're definitely going to see progress this year. So, I warned you guys, the trash. Trash is everywhere. It's rotting everywhere. I'm definitely going to go by with a trash bag and pick everything up very, very soon. It's going to make a huge difference. We were stacking our cardboard here for a little bit. We missed some cardboard, bringing it out. So, definitely lots of things to do. This is right in front of my house. And the reason that I'm really showing you guys is because everything is coming up, all these flowers. I'm pretty sure these are like the purple bell flowers. And then every single year there is one lone tulip, a yellow tulip, right in the middle. And it looks like it's coming back up again this year, which I'm really excited about. That truly means that it's pretty much time to plant and time to garden. And then we got this big mess. We'll start from left, we'll go right, or everywhere. There is kids' toys everywhere. That is to be expected with a toddler. Especially since I have no toy storage. So first up here, which this has just put out a whole lot of growth, is a rose. It's purple. I don't remember the name of it. If I could figure it out, I'm gonna put it on the screen. I just planted this one this year. Last year, I mean. Every single year we try to plant a rose. So the purple was last year. The year before that was this yellow rose. This yellow one to make gorgeous, gorgeous yellow flowers. And then 3 years ago, we have this rose. It's a smaller, more basic rose. It's almost like a dark, almost hot pink, but not hot pink color. And as you can tell, they are spiky as heck. Oh my goodness. I'm looking at these and I do not want to put my hand in there. Now we're going to actually look at the garden area. So we've got 4 raised beds, 2 horizontal and 2, I guess, vertical. There are some things growing here and I still have to amend the beds, but I'm going to show you what's growing. And again, lots of progress to be made, and there will be a lot of changes this year. We're even going to put up a fence around this area. So lots and lots of changes. If you guys want to check that out, just subscribe and I'll be sure to post them. But here, all these longer things, I must have planted 2 in one hole there. Those are all garlic. They're sprouting a lot more than they would have the previous years, more specifically because we didn't have much of a freeze. It really didn't stay cold for very long, so they never really truly died once the greens went up. I'm not sure if that's going to affect them, but you can't really do much about that. Now here, amongst all the weeds, I've tried planting carrots last year many, many times. So all of these little, let's see if I could, pull one out. So this is probably one of the smallest carrots you've ever seen in your life. So this has been growing all winter, and that's what all of these are. They never got big. I'm guessing because of the temperature, it got cold and they just never really had a chance much. But these ones look like they're getting fairly big size. So I'm just going to leave them in the ground and see if I get a carrot harvest or not. But I do have a heck of a lot of weeding to do because look at that. And my soil's not looking the greatest either here. So my raised beds have weed barrier. It's actually not because of the weeds. It's because cats used my raised bed as litter boxes. And obviously, who wants to grow food in cat poop? It's not good for you. They can carry some bacteria and stuff. That's pretty dangerous, especially since I've been pregnant for the last 2 summers. It can be pretty dangerous. This is all coming out this year. All the weed barrier, all across. I have a different method that I'm going to try, which is essentially almost like hoop houses with netting on top. Don't know how well it's going to work. but I'm hoping that it's going to be my foolproof method, especially since, for one, this is really bad for the environment, and two, you have to cut holes in it, and then what? And actually, I guess there's 3 reasons. I hate planting in it. It's a pain in the butt. Now, I'm going to go on this other side. So I got these cattle panels last year. When I got them, I was having a really hard time finding T-posts or rebar or anything to stake them up. So I found 2 pieces of rebar that's holding them up. But I've got the second one behind, and it was holding up by itself for a while, but it just collapsed like a week ago, and so I definitely need to get T-posts or rebar or something to stake that up, because I'm not going to be growing anything on something that's laying like this. But I think it'll look really great walking through this, and I don't understand everything. All the trash ends up in my yard. Like, this is cat food. Definitely not my cat food. I buy the big bags because they're better for the value, so I don't even buy compliments. All the trash always ends up in my yard. It kind of sucks. So last year I had a sunflower that grew nice and tall. It set off actually a lot of branches. I think it was absolutely beautiful. Kind of wondering if it'll self-seed anywhere, because I didn't really do much with it. Honestly, it's just some seeds had to have dried out and dropped, but the birds might have eaten them all. There's this raised bed. Lots and lots of weeding to do. There's a lot of grass growing there, and this is popping up everywhere. Not sure what this is. Pain in the butt to pull. And yeah, I'm really hoping hoops will solve a lot of this issue. I see other things have self-seeded. I don't know what this is. Everything's a mystery this year. Trying to start mostly from scratch, I guess, with added weeds. I just got a trailer full of compost delivered a couple days ago. I'm hoping I can get out here and put it in the raised beds really soon. Looks like a bird pooped on it, but I mean, it looks nice. Hopefully things like growing in it. It's a little dried out from it just sitting here in the trailer. Now these 2 raised beds, that one's completely emptied. Every single year that I've tried growing anything in it, it's failed, except for beans. The beans did really good. Hoping compost will help with that. I don't know if it's because the sun's too hard here, since it'd be full sun, never shade, or don't know what's wrong with this bed, but hopefully we could get her going this year, because I'm starting a lot of plants. And here is a bed that you guys have seen. Minus all the weeds. The weeds really took over. Oh my god, we can't even pull those out. But amongst the weeds, you can see there's strawberry leaves. And there's also a lavender plant. So there's 3 types of strawberries that I planted in here 2 years ago. Last year, for a few weeks, I was harvesting like 12 cups of strawberries a day. It was kind of amazing because I was making jam like every single day. It was so delicious. But then unfortunately it stopped. My goodness. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the butt to weed. I'm not too sure what to do about these weeds, guys. But oh my goodness, there's a strawberry flower. Look at that. That's wait, what? Oh, okay, there's just red leaves. I'm like, there's no way that there's strawberries there. The nights are still too cold. So yeah, these are getting out of dormancy. Obviously, there's flowers. There's also some strawberries that grow out of the bed every year. It looks like they go further and further. Maybe my whole lawn will be strawberries someday. I wouldn't complain. This lavender also comes back every year. It was gorgeous last year. I can't wait for it to come back this year. And then we've got a few more things back here. So we'll go to the swing set here. I don't really want to show my neighbors. But here, oh, look at that. Focus. There are flowers. So this is my peach tree. It's a Red Haven peach. It's actually grown quite a bit. Like, it's taller than me, and I'm not a short girl. I was hoping to prune it before it's gotten to this point, so maybe I'm just going to skip it this year and do a really good pruning next year, since it's obviously pretty much out of dormancy. It's got flowers everywhere. Hopefully we'll have a good peach harvest this year. Now a fruit tree that's not doing so great is the pear. So the pear has struggled with pear slug year after year after year. I'm surprised it's still alive. I've tried treating it for pear slug and it just comes back every year. It looks like it's still alive though. It's coming out of dormancy. You can see the buds right here. I've never had a pear off of this. 2 years I would have had peaches, but I planted this tree at the same time and not one pear because of those darn pear slugs. If it doesn't produce this year, or if it doesn't do good this year, I should say, I might have to retire this one, because obviously it's not in a healthy state and I don't want it to be so unhealthy that it carries viruses and whatnot and kill my peach tree over there. It does look like this needs to be cut off. Often there's suckers that grow from the bottom and come up. It's not actually the pear or other fruit tree, it's the rootstock essentially. So a lot of times they're not edible pears, if you guys didn't know that. Interesting fact of the day. And last but not least, I have like this little berry area here. So last year I planted, it looks like something broke. Oh no, it's okay, there's still some branches. I need to mulch this really good, but this is a blackberry. This here is a blackberry as well. This one's doing a little better and nothing crushed it half to death. This one's a raspberry, which you can see it produced some raspberries. And this one is a raspberry too, mixed delicious raspberries. And this produced as well. As you can see, there's still berries left over. I just didn't have the chance to harvest them. I just literally had a baby at the end of last summer, so I wasn't out in the garden much last year. Now, last but not least, there is this right here, which is hard to see, and actually I think this green growth is it too. That is a blueberry plant. I don't think this is part of it though. But this is a blueberry plant. It's been here for 2 years. The blueberries have always struggled. I'm hoping it doesn't struggle this year. If not, if they don't make it, then I'm just going to surrender on my blueberry journey. I have another blueberry plant right here that looks like it's coming out of dormancy with this nice green growth. This one I replanted twice. The first time I just really neglected it and it did really bad, so I bought another one last year. Again, if blueberries don't make it this year, I think I'm going to surrender on the blueberries. Now I have a back deck here and I have a couple tote boxes. I didn't plant anything in it last year, but I do know things grew in it last year. So trying to look here, this one 2 years ago I grew oregano in it and it comes back every single year. There's a spider somewhere here, so I don't want to put my hand in it, but that green growth in the middle, it looks like the oregano is coming back, which is, I find it pretty funny. I've never even really used fresh oregano in cooking. It's just, I do pass by it and break off pieces and smell it. I love the smell of it. In here, I'm pretty sure just weeds grew. Like, it doesn't even look like a lot of weeds grew. Looks like a little bit of grass is growing in there too. I just realized when I was showing you guys. Hi, buddy! Hi! I'll be in a minute, okay? But I just realized that while showing you guys the roses, I never showed you guys the hole of doom that this one has planted. Essentially, he always insists on having a hole dug right there. On the upside, it's kind of out of the way, keeps him busy, but there's no point in filling it if he always just insists on having it. Alright, so I'm gonna end the tour here next to a bunch of my seedlings here, just a sneak peek. So my next video is going to be a seedling tour, show you guys what I've started so far. I'm actually going to have to finish starting all of my starts in the next few days. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry if I wasn't talking very loud. I was a little shy. I seen the neighbor out there and it kind of caught me by surprise. Like, not gonna lie, still a little camera shy. I'll get used to it. But I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe for more content, and I will see you guys later.